from the Patriotic Front, PF. There's on my right here, Honorable Hamdudu from PNUP. We have Mr. Grandson Sakala from APA. We have received apologies from Dr. Nevas Mumba from NNP. Ms. Judith Kabemba from Democratic Party DP. She's not with us. Sent apologies. Mr. Penyani Piri, MNT, is here. And Dr. Zambia Chishimba is still in Kasama. Dr. Piri, he did indicate that he would catch victory. But this alliance, UPND alliance, has achieved is the second victory. The first one was in 2021, where because of the efforts of the alliance, we ushered in President Chanda in office. This time round, again, this UPND alliance has delivered and re-ushered in President Hakainde Hichilema back into the office. This is an alliance that is growing. As of now, we have 17 member parties, the largest alliance in this country, political alliance in this country. And because of the way we handle our matters, we have remained, since the formation of the UPND alliance, we have remained as one unit. We have not disintegrated. In fact, what has happened is that more and more people have joined us. I know, even as I speak to you, we have had requests just before the elections for more political parties to join us. And going forward, we shall look at those new potential new members. The main thing is we must continue to be united. As you have heard the names that I've read out to you, these people not only represent their parties, but they are from all corners of this country. There is not a single corner in this country that is not represented in this alliance. And to the President of the Republic of Zambia, the Zambian people have expressed their confidence in you. You are President of all Zambians, regardless of which corner of the country they come from, regardless of which political party they come from, regardless of whether they voted for you or did not vote for you. You are President of this republic as per our constitution. And we know, as an alliance, having witnessed how you ran the country in the first term, that your main aim of reuniting the country is no longer reuniting, it's now uniting. You will continue on your efforts to unite the country, because you cannot have development, you cannot grow the economy if there is disunity in the nation. So we urge you to continue on that path. We as a UPND Alliance are here to help you achieve that major aim of ensuring that the motto of one Zambia, one nation, one people continues to be our guiding light in the way we relate to each other. To those members of the public, the Zambian people, even as we thank you for having delivered this gift, we also urge you that our democratic process that we have chosen as per our constitution talks of an election every 5 years. And after the election, we must go back to the business of running this country, running it in a manner that every citizen, those who are able and willing, can prosper within the leadership of the government led by President Chanda. Nobody should feel outside because of the way they voted or because of the political party they belong to or the region they come from. The developmental aspect that President Hakainde will continue to implement in this country will look at all corners of this country, whether it is infrastructure, whether it is the sectors of mining, agriculture, tourism. These are the economic sectors. Will continue to focus on the whole country. One of the things that he articulated very well going forward is the creation of provincial economies. In other words, every province will be expected now to have a balance sheet. What is found in their areas, what are they bringing to the table? This is not to isolate certain places. It's to ensure that those areas that require help so that they can also come up. Because God, our Heavenly Father, gave the resources to every corner of this country. There is not a single province or region that doesn't got their natural resources. President Hakaine's aim in government will be to help unearth these resources so they work for the provinces, the regions, but not only work for those areas, they work for the whole country. That's the main thing. But for that to happen, we have to ensure that the government's programs are supported by each and every citizen. Nobody should stand aside because there is President Hakainde in office. Maybe they would prefer another. There were 16 candidates, I think, at presidential level. How many? 14. All those gathered votes, including the independent presidential candidate, they all had votes. So there are people that believed in them. But we said to those people, we now have a president in place who requires the support of the whole country. And if we do that, Zambia in the next 5 years, by the end of the second term, President Hakainde and his new team will place this country on a level that is unrecognizable at the moment in terms of the growth figures and so on. So I urge every citizen and those who may have lost the election to recognize the power of democracy and they come round to the only president that this country has, that is President Hakainde. He's Commander-in-Chief of the Zambia Defense Forces, but the main thing is that he is at the helm of government. Going forward, you know that what will happen when matters are settled. Various MPs that have been elected throughout the country, and I wish to congratulate each and every member of parliament, regardless of the party they come from. We are thankful to the country that the European Alliance candidates, I think, secured the majority in parliament. But the opposition, those who come in from the opposition or independents, you all have a role to play to ensure the smooth governance of this country. So with that, I'd like to ask our various presidents here to introduce themselves so you can see them. For order, the list here, I'll start with President Ezra Gurube. Yeah, you have the microphone.
It's a very good morning to all of you. I think today there are no pajamas. It's a very serious business. So it is therefore that I would like to appeal to you, the people of Zambia, that thank you so much for the leadership that you exhibited during these elections. We thank you for the peace that we witnessed during these elections, and that is how it's supposed to be. And above all, I would like to take this opportunity, Comrade Chairperson, to thank the media. If there is any sector of our society that really had to put in so much, it is you, the media. We really thank you so much for the effort that you did to inform the people. Yes, we had a good number of misinformation and disinformation, but you stood up your ground as the main source of news, the main source of hope. This is how it's supposed to be. So for the media, we'd like to thank you, and we want to be partner with you to develop this country. I thank you.
Next is President Leslie Kuse.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chairperson. Just to thank each and every one of you who has come, but thank the Zambian people for the support, for electing President Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND government. We don't take it for granted. Honorable Chairperson, we moved in all the corners of this country, and we got the message that people are talking about in all the sectors. One of the areas that, with your indulgence, Honorable Chairperson, we will look at is to create even more employment for people that may not have the, the necessary requisite, which is a grade 12 certificate. So we'll have more jobs created for cleaners, more jobs created for other people that may not exactly have grade 12 apart from those, and more skills training. I thank you, the media. From the media perspective, we heard your voice. You want to be part and parcel of the top management. You want to be in the management, the deep in the management. We heard that news, and we thank you so much, and we are going to send the message to our chairperson and the president. Thank you so much, and please let us work together going forward. I thank you, Honorable Chairperson.
Hello, you can see, even among presidents, we have those from the younger side. Now I call upon our elder statesman, Lieutenant Colonel Henry Leon, to be greeted.
Good morning, Comrade Chairman for UPND Alliance. Good morning, my fellow presidents. And good morning, my fellow Zambians who are here. Good morning. I'm a freedom fighter. Operated from Lusaka up to today, I'm in Lusaka. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Henry Muyoba, the founding member of Zambia Air Force. As a freedom fighter, I want to give you the message that during the struggle for independence, we were surprised as freedom fighters to see the love, unity and peace that existed in the 23 tribes of Zambia, and to back it up, to make it stronger, but to form one Zambia, one nation. Mind you, you cannot be united without love. You cannot be peaceful without love. For you journalists, you have the opportunity on your own to go to every tribe in Zambia and find out. You will prove that the all tribes of Zambia are based on love, unity, and peace. I would like to congratulate Comrade Hakainde Hichilema for having been elected the president of this country, and also to thank you, my fellow Zambian people, and also my fellow presidents. Well done. Please keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Colonel. We have President Charles Chanda of UPPZ.
I send my respect to the chair, all fellow presidents. I wish to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency the President for getting a second mandate. We are coming from an election that has not only exhibited negative energy as well as positive energy. And I want to assure the country that the anger that we've seen in the country that gave a negative vote to the president That anger, the president has noted it. He has seen what has made our people to be frustrated. And it's an assurance. He is going to work on every negative energy. He wants everyone to be happy in this country. Let's unite. Let's work together as we see a new president. I'm saying a new president because he spent the last 5 years negotiating and renegotiating, debt restructuring, and this time around, he's going to sit delivering, and Zambia will be a better country. So to everybody who participated in the elections, we are saying thank you so much, and be rest assured, the president has everyone at heart. And we are saying, Mr. President, you are not just a UPND president, you are the president for the whole republic. We as your children, we are saying, take care of everyone, those in rural Zambia and in urban Zambia. This is Charles Chanda, UPPZ President. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Chanda. A new recruit in the Alliance, President of UBZ, Hector Sol.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. To you Zambians out there, my name is Hector Sondo, Apostle, the President for UBZ, which is United for Better Zambia Party. I really want to speak to the people of Zambia that elections are over. We have different ways of how we are supporting the candidates during election. As United for Better Zambia, just by our name, that we need Zambia that is united. Therefore, we call for all people in Zambia, despite the political party and candidates that you supported. Now that the elections are over, we have a president who is President Hakainde Hichilema. We appeal to everyone